All right, I got it.
God's sakes.
I got it. We're going.
Yeah, Dan's playing today, everybody. Get ready.
Yep. All right, so we're not talking to Morgan anymore. We're going straight out, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're continuing our speed run.
Quotations.
Yes, speed run, quotations.
Much better.
Of Dragon Age.
Arcane Warrior playthrough.
The PlayStation's like being angry.
No, it's just humming. It's
Just
exciting.
humming.
Here is your
likes
fellow
getting
Grey
played with.
Warden. You worry too
Oh,
much.
I
young
forgot
man.
what an ugly bastard we are.
Yep.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
But Fremeth was the thing.
And all I can think
From
of is the word
religion?
phlegm. And it just makes me think she's even more
That's
gross.
right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you...
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has
I'm sure
always
it's
been
fine.
the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the
That
Blight
wasn't
is an
ominous.
army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find this
By
archdemon.
ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions,
No.
Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
What about those treaties?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a
So,
good man,
okay.
respected in the
Yep.
Landsmeet.
I don't understand
Of
why
course,
he didn't bring
we
his
could go
army
to
there.
Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Like, why would you not want as many people fighting that enemy to end the Blight as possible? You
Said
know?
Redcliffe forces could be there in 2 weeks.
I know, but why would you not just go there?
I think they were on their way there, and then they got turned away or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Surely it must
of
be...
course. The tree-
It seemed like in the intro that
Grey
they were just sort of
Wardens can
stationed
demand
there,
aid
and then
from
the king was like,
elves,
"No, we
mages,
don't need
and
you,"
other places.
which is a
They're
stupid argument
obligated
because
to
why
help
would
us
you,
during the fight.
like, what
I
king
may
would
be old,
refuse
but
extra
dwarves,
soldiers for his
elves,
army? It just
mages,
seems
this
Well,
army,
Kaelin was also
and who
kind of
knows
like
what
brash
else.
and
This
like,
sounds
you know,
like an army to me.
glory, hungry for
So can
glory
we
or
do
whatever.
this?
You
even
know, he was-
still,
Redcliffe
like
and
you
these
would
other
think you'd
places and
want as many
build an army.
soldiers.
He had delusions of grandeur.
You don't even know what that word means.
So you are set then, ready to be
Touche.
Grey Warden.
Silence speaks louder than words, my friend.
As really as we...
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can
Oh
offer.
my God, Flemeth. I will not have
The
sex
stew
with
is
you.
bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Yeah.
Such a shame.
What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had
So
ears.
else got in the back. So do we care about influence or anything in this playthrough? Or we...
I did, but... Well, for certain characters. Right? I think that's an excellent
Have
idea.
I no say in this?
You
Nope,
have been
you're a
itching to get
slave.
out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
I think that's a pretty sweet deal.
Very well. We'll take her with us.
Not
Yeah.
to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, Perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Oh, she torched your ass.
Mother.
Snap.
Yeah.
This is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready.
Oh, she's
Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the
Jeez,
Dark
Janeway,
Spawn.
take the phaser off.
They
Kill.
need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Okay.
No pressure.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
You don't have things.
She doesn't have
You're
pockets.
a crazy
I
barbarian.
am at your disposal, Grey Warden.
I think she grabs her
I
staff. Did
suggest
she have
a
a staff
village
before?
north of the wilds as our
Maybe.
first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just...
You're old.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can
Yes,
get.
you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Let's go.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the
Robots
stew on the
roll out.
fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Grey Wardens, roll
It's far
out.
more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
That'd be pretty cool.
All I meant
Spoiler alert, that doesn't happen.
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright, which way is the way out? Forward? Forward, onward, and
It's the left.
forward.
I think it's the right. Then there's a little path that goes up to... Yep.
Oh,
Just keep
auto
going straight.
save.
So much as I think the autosaves are annoying, it's really useful sometimes.
Yeah.
It's such a love-hate relationship. It's kind of amazing how, that whole area is swarmed with Darkspawn, but Flemeth's Hut's totally cool.
Yep.
I guess that's the perk.
Totally fine.
Being a, spoilers, dragon.
She's a dragon.
Or at least she can take the form of a dragon.
Yeah, it's just a dragon.
No, she's just a dragon.
Just
a dragon in old lady clothes.
Yep.
Gotta love them old...
Them load times.
Those load screens, man.
Oh, it's cool. You can see all the things that you're
Yeah,
going
that
to.
only
you know?
gets old after the 40th time.
Ruh-roh. Oh, meanwhile... at the
Meanwhile, in Denerim,
at the
And I
Legion of
expect
Doom...
each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly.
well, I fucked up at Oscar. What?
There are those who would take advantage of our weak
Traitor says
state
what?
if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent.
Oh, he's the guy
and
from,
claim we
Red
must
Club.
unite under your banner
Banty
for our
gun.
own good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your
Murder
call
this
was
man.
lost.
Murder him!
Rebel!
Whatever the army lost to Earthscar, rebel.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand
Could we
it.
perhaps hear from the
Understand
Queen?
this.
You know, the acting monarch?
I will brook no threat. to
I
this
don't
nation.
think she is the acting monarch. Because I think she's a consort.
Oh, well... Yeah, but with the Queen... well, I guess, yeah.
Because
no
if
game.
you're a queen consort, you're not the heir.
Oh, yeah.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty,
Oh, there she is.
your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here,
But again. I think Terra Loghain becomes regent.
Well, yeah, I
he
think he
also
declared
did what
himself
was
regent
best for
already.
your husband.
Like I said, she's just a consort, so she doesn't have any authority unless you, well, I'll say that for later. You know what I mean.